Hello, my name is Louise Morris and I'm the project manager for a landscape partnership scheme called Transforming the Trent Valley. My role is to oversee the delivery of a large programme of projects. Transforming the Trent Valley is about creating landscape scale change. As you can tell from the name, our focus is on the landscape that the River Trent flows through. Our area of interest is a 200-kilometre square region that follows the river valley between Rugeley, Tamworth, Uttoxeter and Shardlow. It covers 2 counties, Staffordshire and Derbyshire. I have been managing this scheme and a dedicated team for the last year. We're funded by the National Lottery Heritage Fund and a number of other funders. A year on, it's now a really good time to reflect back on our successes and the difficulties. So one of our key successes are the staff that we've recruited. We have a team of 9 dedicated and enthusiastic members of staff. These are people who are very knowledgeable in their fields, and this is fantastic as we cover some real diverse themes. We're involved in community engagement, working with children, supporting mental well-being. We are considering access to the countryside through walking, cycling and paddling. We're improving our natural heritage and supporting wildlife, and we're celebrating and preserving our valuable cultural heritage. Our scheme launched in May 2019 and our launch event was held at the Marston's Brewery in Burton. This was attended by our 18 partners and other key figures from across the landscape. A major part of our project is the work we do within communities, and one of the key ways we achieve this is through a community grant scheme. We have so far awarded 12 community grants totalling over £17,000. You can find out more about our grant scheme by visiting www.thetrentvalley.org.uk. We have also worked with families and young children and have delivered 58 family events and seen nearly 600 people. We are now starting to expand our offers and we hope to begin working in schools once the lockdown has eased. We can't do the work we do without the volunteers, and we have started recruiting volunteers from across the area to support us in different ways. Although we are still early in setting up our opportunities for volunteers, we have already received 65 days of volunteer effort across the projects. This is wonderful, and thank you to those involved. If you want to volunteer for us, please contact us through our website or social media. We've also faced challenges over the last year. We're a river-focused project, and the country has seen some extremely high rainfall over the winter months. This has led to high groundwater levels, and on a number of occasions, the river has topped its banks. Flooding is a real risk for some communities, and this year we saw people being evacuated from their homes. Roads were flooded, which impacted people going to work and school, and stopped lorries from making their deliveries. Many of the sites that we work on were inaccessible. In some cases, it meant that we could not visit those sites. In other cases, it meant that the work we had planned went on hold. The wet weather started in October and lasted through to February. So although the river was not in flood for all this time, the high groundwater levels meant that working conditions were just not ideal. And now we find ourselves moving into a new challenge. The coronavirus is challenging for everyone in many different ways. Many people are stuck in their homes, some unable to work, whilst others are able to carry on. We're hoping to do our little bit by bringing the outdoors indoors. So check out our website for some fun activities for the family. Keep an eye out for some more of these videos to find out more about the Trent Valley, or read our blogs on our Discover pages. But in the meantime, stay safe and thank you very much for your time.